It's been a while since I have reviewed a film that is at the theaters. That just say, hey, I saw this in theaters, and that's not driving related.
So yeah,
Honestly, this is my first time seeing a film based on a Colleen Hoover novel. In this case, the film Reminders of Him. I originally had thought about seeing this a couple weeks ago with a coworker, but that didn't ever happen. And my mom was going to say if I'd say, is it still available? If I yes, so we saw it. What was it about? Well, after prison, a woman attempts to reconnect with her young daughter, but faces resistance from everyone except a bar owner with ties to her child. As a girl closer, she must confront her past mistakes to build a hopeful future.
I should probably go.
You should probably stay.
My love. I take one look at you, you're taking me out.
In that the guy that she ends up getting into a relationship was the best friend of the father of her child, and everything basically the entire town or anything reminds her of
the guy she loved. Um,
So it's yeah, this is my first time having seen a film based on a Colleen Hoover novel. I gotta say, this was really. I kind of liked it. I thought it was really good. I thought it was dramatic. The use of cinematography was even really good. I thought it was really good. Cinematography wise. Um,
there are some things that
it perhaps didn't really make sense to me though. But without going into spoilers, I thought the actors did a really good job. I thought the director Vanessa Caswell, I thought she did a good job of directing all the actors and getting all the best shots they needed to tell the film.
What kind of job are you looking for?
I mean, honestly, anything.
Well, I can't guarantee full time, but I could give you some shifts as a bagger.
Manager already said no.
I could talk to him. Amy Matthews,
Kinda.
assistant manager, recent rear ender, in charge of checkouts and bagging.
so there are
Some things that are sports that I like say, okay, this is just a bit like say, okay, like
why is this going on?
like there's a sequence in which the
Um, the grandfather,
he ends up going to the
being help.
being built house of of Ledger, and it's like say he just waltz in and say, hey Ledger, how you doing, buddy? How and then he's like say, yeah, and I'm just say, well, apparently in the novel he finds Ledger Kenna at her apartment, when they are kissing and all that, but it didn't make me say why does he just randomly just pop up there, say why. Was he coming up there? Say, did he know about this place and he just decide to pop up and just say hello and all that? And yes, I can say the moments of say whether it's talking when she's remembering her past, when Ken is remembering when the last time her and Scotty when it was his birthday and all that, and then all the little moments say hey when the crash happens or when they had met for the first time. Yeah, I gotta say the acting was pretty good. I thought the lighting wasn't too bad. It gave it a good sense of say mood.
The actors I thought weren't.
Pretty bad. I thought even the actor who is playing uh the grandpa in this case, Patrick who's Bradley Whitford, who plays Patrick Landry. I thought all the actors did a really good job, and the I kind of like the fact that yes, it kind of makes sense like why Ledger at first goes like get eventually gets interested in Kenna, mostly because like say yes, most people didn't really know her like in a way, and I like say like later it's revealed like say hey, she tried to go save um Scotty, but he she thought he was kind of passed on, mostly because his arm was broken and all that, and like yeah, she went to go here to help, but it didn't make me want to say like yeah, she was in shock. So it did make me want to like say like why didn't after like like right after she's out of shock and all that, then it actually say hey what happened. But then again like say yeah if you did that there would be no story. And it probably wouldn't have been as dramatic as well. And I didn't honestly think this was too bad. It got the tears for me. But then again I'm gonna say like a lot of things affect me now. Damn hormones. But I really thinking the most um like the fact like say when after Patrick um discovers like say hey that Ledger had was having a relationship with Kenna and then he fights and basically beats him up and then basically says hey stay away mostly because like say yeah they are the grandmother and the grandfather are basically like they are still like they're still hurting but yeah I thought this was really good I thought the actors did a good job I thought the cinematography was good the direction was really good. Um, it did make me kind of interested in the feeling. Say, hey, maybe I'll read this novel. And then again, also makes me want to like say what is next when it comes to novels from that are gonna be developed from that are gonna be made from Colin Hoover's novels. Like, what's gonna be next one? Because maybe I'll just gonna say, yeah, maybe I'll check it out next one out. But yeah, I'll see you next time.